Hello, let me ask you this. Is your phone your best friend or your worst enemy? Wait, your worst enemy. One minute you are vibing with cute cat videos, and the next you are deep in the comment section of a TikTok about global crisis. It's like scrolling through a never ending reality show where the plot twist is always something tragic. No commercial breaks to catch your breath. Honestly, it's like trying to sip coffee while binge watching a horror series. This constant flood of trauma isn't just overwhelming, it's messing with our mental health in ways we often don't even notice. Today, I want to break down three key issues: the trauma we see daily, the competition surrounding mental illness, and the misconception of a one size fits all approach to mental health, all influenced by social media. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Denimi Ali, and I am from Sultan Ahmad Shah Pahang Islamic University. Welcome to my speech, Mental Health in the Age of Social Media. First up, let's talk about the traumatization platform like TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter are like a buffet of distressing content. Sometimes you just can't help it but consume it. You might start your day scrolling through funny cat videos, and before you know it, you are watching clips of natural disaster, violence, or personal tragedies. And did you know that people now experience more trauma through their screen in a single week than many did in a lifetime just a few decades ago? Research from PRC shows that the average person spends over 2 hours a day on social media, exposing them to a constant stream of negative news and shocking events. Imagine feeling like you are living in a horror movie where the monsters aren't just on screen, but scrolling past your thumb every day. Studies indicate that around 40% of people feel more anxious after using social media, according to a report by the American Psychological Association. Even my therapist is like, dude, just go outside. And I'm like, but what if I trip over and it goes viral? It is important to remember that our mental health can take a hit from this overload of information. Islam teaches us about empathy and community support. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, reminded us to care for one another, emphasizing that we are all in this together. In time like this, practicing mindfulness is essential. This means being aware of how social media affect you and taking breaks when needed. Limit your exposure to distressing content and prioritize self-care. Think of it as creating your own emotional safe space online, where the only drama is deciding whether to go for extra cheese on your pizza. Surround yourself with uplifting content and supportive communities to help balance the negativity. Next, let's get real about the competition surrounding mental illness that social media often fuels. It's like we are all in these twisted games of who's struggling the most. Again, a research from PRC shows that 64% of young people feel pressured to prove their struggles to fit in on social media. It's a dangerous cycle, almost like we are living in a reality show that we did not sign up for. Social media influencers often share their mental health journey, but let's be real. The highlight reel doesn't always show behind the scene bloopers. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy, like if I'm not crying on camera or going to therapy 3 times a week, doesn't that mean my feelings aren't even valid? According to a study in JAMA Network Open, around 40% of young people feel they don't measure up to the mental health conversation happening online. This can create a toxic environment where we compare our pain instead of supporting each other. Islam emphasizes that everyone's experiences are valid. The Quran teaches that no soul is burdened beyond that it can bear. This reminds us that our struggles are unique and should be respected. Recognizing that everyone has their own battle can create a space where we feel comfortable sharing our challenge without fear of judgment. Let's shift the narrative from competition to compassion. Instead of focusing on who's suffering more, let's support each other by listening and understanding. After all, mental health is a journey, and it is okay to have ups and downs. Creating an environment where everyone feels safe to express their feelings can help break down those barriers and encourage open conversation. Finally, let's talk about the one size fits all illusion that social media creates around mental health. Did you know that mental health issues can manifest in over 200 different ways? That's right. There's no single textbook version of mental illness. Platforms often showcase a narrow view, making it seem like there is a normal way to experience it. This misunderstanding can lead to judgment and make it hard for people to share their true experience. Mental health isn't one size fits all kind of deal. It's like trying to fit into jeans from high school. Good luck with that. Islam teaches us that everyone's journey is different. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Each of you is a shepherd and is responsible for his flock." This reminds us that we all have unique struggles, and it is crucial to approach each other with compassion and understanding. In conclusion, social media has a huge impact on our mental health through the trauma we counter, the competitive nature of mental illness, and the misconception of a one size fits all approach. But here's the deal, we can flip the script. Let's be the generation that turns negativity into positivity. Share your real moments. Just remember to throw in a funny filter now and then. After all, we can be tough, but it is way more fun when we tackle it together. And remember, in Islam, we are reminded to show kindness and care to another. So let's sprinkle some love on our feeds and keep it real. Thank you for your attention. Now, let's make social media a place where we all thrive, preferably with fewer doom scrolls and more cat videos. More cat videos, yeah.